Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of the Retro Farming series where I'm on my way back to the field to start the combines. It's almost time. I think it will be time by or when we get there. Um, this time I take a car. I I parked the tractor fairly close to the yard and I walked back across the fields. Um, yeah, it's a nice way to see what we have to do. So apparently we have some corn over there, then this is a larger uh, field of corn. So mostly from what I've seen, the great majority of the stuff that we need to do once this canola comes down is to harvest corn, and then some sunflowers here. No, not here, but I'm sure I see some sunflowers somewhere. But this is a fairly nice stretch of corn yet again. And then I think yes, we have some beans over here, some soybeans. And then is that over there sunflowers? No, that's corn again. Alright, that's fine. What's over here? Yeah, it's alfalfa and then some I guess it's beans, isn't it? Uh, yep, it's beans, alright, and it's not a small stretch. Ooh, and then we have, yes, the sunflowers are over here, and it's corn, lots and lots of corn still. And then here is a very tiny patch of sunflowers. Okay, so we are some way away from actually being done with the harvest. Okay, that's good to know. Anyways, let's go ahead. Set the workers loose. Where was he? Yeah, it's over there. We still have some time until 3. So I guess I check around here. Yeah, so that's over there at the other side of the canal. I won't get there right now, I guess. Is sunflowers. See, we're going to go ahead and get that. Yeah, just this very tiny stretch, and then here is some more corn for the fans of modern metal. Sorry for that. It was a bad joke indeed. I love corn. I'm talking about the band, of course. Love them. They do great music. They are classic of my teenage years. Ooh, the I guess it's caused by the almost non-existent smoke effect, but for some reason this roof seems jumpy, but not from this direction. It's interesting. Oh well. Yeah, I guess it's fine to start the combines now. It's not 3 yet, but almost. The time is money. Uh, So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see the settings, straight reverse left, everything's cool. Off you pop. Stop the engine for whatever reason. It's a good thing that it's a rally car. It easily handles the field, straw spots and everything. It has the top tier grades of everything. How about let's see what's the top. Okay, I think we're going to go for some fun once this combine is set loose. Quickly check the settings, everything's cool, H. And now I think it will just start once the time is right. We don't need to be here. Yeah, enough for some fun until we get to the tractor. Let's see how this handles itself in the field. Okay, so we can get the steady 75, nowhere near the actual top speed of this bad boy, but it's something. Yeah, here's the first combine, and I parked the tractor some way away, so as to not to chase the combines. It's over here. And I just feel like making another lap around this field before even considering emptying the combines. I think it's high time I have some fun in this game. I'm always taking it too seriously, so now you guys get to suffer me fooling around. Yeah, I think there are some limitations on how fast it can go in the field. The stubs. Ooh, that makes me think maybe we should do some kind of stubble cultivating around these parts. That could be fun. Could be a nice job for the John Deere, for example. I think all of these fields will need plowing and lime, so that's going to be some work. Uh, it's a good thing I have workers who seem to work pretty nicely. I think they really won't have too much problems uh, with running the tillage equipment either. Oh yeah, so that's how far the second combine got. It's roughly where we started the first one. Let's not be in the way, but let's watch how they. Oh, okay. So this turning straight is pretty good. So actually, the way it works, the workers get uh, their wage per hectares. So obviously, I didn't pay them. Uh, Apple J is the one in the front, right? Yes. So I didn't pay them for the break, but then again, I get a notification hourly of how much I owe them, and then I pay them daily. That's how it works. But then again, my banking app is very nice because it shows real time how much I spent, or how much I can spend. So you can see the numbers ticking down as the workers are at it. I just uh, programmed in how. Oh, I think we will catch it just fine. So I programmed in how much I pay them per hectares, and then it gets subtracted automatically on the HUD. But then again, they actually get it at the end of the workday, which will most likely end around 6 in the evening for them, I guess. And here comes the first combine, almost full. Let's try and turn around without actually breaking the mini. Let's get ready to park under the ogre. I think it's going to happen the other side of the turn. You know what, let's just empty whatever it has. I won't wait until it gets full. Yeah, you can turn the warning signs off. It's a lady, if I see that correctly. Lady 2. Yep, lady you can. Okay, you did. Good. Lots of ladies out in the field. The men are at war. Uh, they're probably playing Division with Rob. Okay, let's go and check out what's up with the second combine. Somewhere down the line. With a little bit of luck, we're going to have a full trailer out of this venture. Okay, so he or she. Uh, it's a she again, so she's got. Um, she's got 80%. That means I think that the trailer will be full definitely. So I think we're now the MacLeods. There was this series about that Australian farm where the daughters of the old farmer who passed away got together and they were farming there. I'm old, I know. That was in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, so we're almost full. Not entirely, but almost. Um, yeah, so that's sorted. Now the combines can go, and now we're going to quickly head back to the mini, and I think I will take you over to show you guys the baler, because I've shown that very only very briefly to you. So how about we check it out? I mean, it seems selling bales to that horse stable is pretty much the most lucrative thing that we do. With prices for canola being what they are. Um, and also, as you can see, the amount of uh, straw to be baled up is just growing. So we need to stay on top of the game. No, that's not the horn. It's the console. I wanted to hunt for the combine. I'm not even sure if this one has a. But that's supposed to be it. Oh well. I will have to rebind it. Now let's see how we do on this back road, even though we're not far from that field. But this here. Oh, that does not handle like uh, in Forza. Okay, actually over here, if you let go of the button, it just stops. It's a letdown. Every single way imaginable. Oh, that was interesting how we took this turn. Okay, so that's kinda. This car is just not what it is in Forza. Sadly. But it has the looks for sure. Alright. So this here is the Lele Valgar AP730. Uh, it's the facelifted version of a classic of the Valgar AP series. This one is made by ARM team, by the way, and it's working with the straw harvestadon. That means that you can actually uh, let's get inside the tractor so that I can show you, because it's worked from there. So you can actually uh, open up this part, and you have to reload the bayonet. It takes bayonet, so it's got the bale counter, and it has this resource that it uses, the bale twine. You can buy the bale twines in bunches of 2. It looks like this. I think it's in the palette section. Yes. It's actually fairly nicely priced because if you check out the normal uh, twine palette, mm, you see that we end up with a bit better price. Yeah, let's buy just a few, and I think I will pick it up and bring them out with the bear trailers the next time. Yes, and of course it's a it's a baler that takes fairly low horsepower. You know what? Let's check it out in the store. Obviously, you can't find it in baling technology when you download it. There are two versions: the 730, which is this one, and this makes the 120 bales, and this makes the smaller ones, and this one has a bale chute, the 730C. Um, Both of them require 51 horsepower to run, and they work with, as you can see, with the 14 kilometers an hour. This is how they look brand new. You have several wheel selection options, like you can have Trelleborg wheels and Michelin, and in the Michelin section you have two options. Then you can uh, change the Thatcher type, whatever that changes. No, and then of course you can. That's the specialty of the what's its name, the straw harvest add-on, that you can decide whether you want to mess around with the bale twines like I do, or you want to do it differently. And then of course you can change the color of the baler. I went with the factory color. You can change rim color and all that. Um, but it's just fine, I guess. So yeah. And oh, I have to close the I got that I opened it. Yes, and then from that point on it works pretty much like all of the balers in game. Uh, Never forget that it's made by ARM team, which means it's nicely animated. All of the moving parts are doing what they're supposed to do in real life, so it's really much a joy to take a look at this one when it's working in the field. Um, uh, and currently it's pretty much our gold mine. Uh, yes, the PTO is nicely animated as well, as you can see, and then all of the cables are done here and everything. It's short one. I think it's a hydraulics cable, which is not that lucky on this tractor. It may come to pass that I will have to switch on to a different one. I mean, that's all it gives in terms of hydraulics too, so we have to make do with it. Oh well, I may get a Zito or something that can actually run this baler a bit better. We'll see. Because we're in the money, we can go out and play with all the retro equipment that was part of farming history here in Hungary. Well, this baler is really not that, but I guess you guys have seen the Heston round baler. Oh, the mini is going to be in the way. Well, so you guys have seen the Heston round baler in the Hungarian Dairy Farm series, so I figured repeating myself is not that cool. And then again, I wanted to take a closer look at this baler because I loved it to pieces in FS17, and I still think it's a very nice one. So yeah, and another good thing is that actually uh, ARM team has dropped the ball with uh, releasing those bale trailers that you have seen at the beginning of the video. Those are made by them as well, and those are made specifically to take the bales made by this baler. Oh, and then again we have to stop here, and we have to go and oh yeah, chase this down. Where is she? Uh, yeah, just roughly at the other side of the field. No biggie. Let's go ahead and turn around, and I think we will catch them. Catch her. Yeah, actually I was expecting a bit more stressful uh, parting, but then I realized that I was thinking about wheat, so I was worried with wheat in mind. It's much more hectic if you're harvesting wheat with two combines because it has I think double the yield or even a bit more than that compared to canola, and that means I think she's full or what? Oh no, she's turning. Cool. Cool. So yeah, uh, wheat has a much bigger yield than canola, so the combines get full much quicker. I think it's going to be hectic with the corn. And once we get the corn, it's going to be something else because corn is the other high yield fruit in the game. I think corn is if you're not counting if you're not counting selling the straw, corn is the most lucrative fruit in the game. Of course, here it's changed because I have the straw me mod, which means the combines are going to drop corn stalks and we're going to bale them. Um, but in the base game, wheat is only more lucrative or more better paying if you're actually baling up the straw and selling it. Otherwise, corn is much more lucrative because it has the yield and its price is a nice medium between cash crops and regular cereal crops. Cash crops, if you don't know, in this game are soybeans, canola, and well, sunflower too. But typically, cash crops have a fairly low yield compared to the other crops. And then root crops are really good. It's just they are very work intensive. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am emptying the combines and taking the load um, to the selling station. But you guys have seen that a million times, so this is it for this episode, and I think in the next episode I will show you something else again, hopefully. Anyways, thank you for watching. As per usual, videos handpicked by me appear on the screen alongside of a subscribe button. I will be very thankful if you click on those. Other than that, TTFN.